Imagine a dark space, silence, and a single point of light. At first, you can barely see anything, but that point matters. It's the point where everything begins. Light can work in two ways. It can spread in all directions like an ordinary light bulb, or it can be focused into a single precise beam like a laser. And that's exactly how websites work today in the eyes of algorithms. Some websites shine broadly. They write about everything. Their content spreads in many directions. Others focus on one area, one topic, one specialization. This is where the concept of site focus comes in. Site focus describes how thematically concentrated a website is. The more semantically similar its content is, the more the site behaves like a laser. Narrow, precise, and effective. For algorithms, this is a clear signal of expertise, but algorithms don't read text the way humans do. They turn words into numbers. Each article becomes a point in a space of meanings. Texts on similar topics land close to one another. Those covering entirely different subjects end up further apart. From all these points, a single shared center is calculated, the mathematical core of the website. This is the point around which all content revolves. The more tightly the points cluster around it, the higher the site focus. The lower the site focus, the weaker the thematic concentration. At this point, we can look at a website as a solar system. The central point becomes the sun. Each article becomes a planet orbiting around it. And this is where the second metric appears, site radius. Site radius measures the distance of an individual article from the website's main topic. Planets that orbit close to the sun are stable. They strengthen the entire system. These are pieces of content perfectly aligned with the website's profile. But there are also planets on more distant orbits, articles that start to drift away from the core topic. Their impact on the site's coherence becomes weaker. And sometimes there are comets, content that doesn't fit at all, flying far from the center and introducing chaos. The greater the distance from the sun, the higher the site radius, and the further an article is from the site's core theme. That's why modern SEO is no longer about guesswork. Precision replaces intuition. Focused light replaces broad illumination. Site focus shows whether a website is an expert. Site radius shows whether a specific piece of content truly belongs to that expert. A laser instead of a light bulb. A planetary system instead of chaos. This is how algorithms assess content quality and coherence today.